Hello everybody and welcome to my first video after beta. First of all, a big thank you to Mojang for putting a link to my channel on their website. That's very kind of you, and big welcome to all the new subscribers due to that and because of the hour stream and things like that. Yeah. So this is a special video for all the new players in beta, just to get an idea of what top decks look like. This is my version of the best mono order deck. It's got mangonels and summons in it, scrolls that no one else uses, but I do because they're amazing. So yeah, I'm going to give you a quick walk through the game, then play against a human. Now, I used to play against hard AI, but we're now people, so I can play against humans now, I suppose. Yeah. So yeah, as I said, this deck has got me as where I am at the moment. Top of rankings, I'd probably change it by now, just since I've started, because it's been changing quite a lot, but number one when I last looked, so there you go. Yeah, so we can start off with creatures. It's got 3 crossbowmen, 3 ducal infantrymen, 3 ducal skirmisher, 3 ducal spearmen, honourable general, 3 royal spearmen, 3 of them by the way, 3 royal skirmisher and 3 royal infantrymen. Changes since the last deck, which was Mangonel Madness version 2, I believe. We've increased honourable general by 1 and we've added royal infantrymen. The reason for increasing honourable general to 3 from 2, because imperial resources now cost 7. So we reduced imperial resources to 2 scrolls, instead of 3, and up to that 1. So we can get a nice curve. We don't want to start with imperial resources in our hand anymore. 6 is the cutoff. We can start off with scrolls in your hand, but 7 is just too much. So we've reduced that to 2. And I've added royal infantrymen as well because I'm getting overrun at the start of games too often for more aggressive decks. So I've added that to try and slow things down. It's another body, and it will help increase the health of our other units. So hopefully that will help. So as I said, main premise of this deck is Mangonel and summons. They're the big board wipers in this deck. No other way of board wiping for order, apart from if you exclude decimation and kabonk, that doesn't really count. So yeah, energy's got thunder surges and removal, like spark and burn. Growth has got quake and god hand if you've got creatures on the field. Order has got these. So yeah, you can play summon to try and find your mangonels. There's only one structure in the deck, so you're always guaranteed a mangonel. You can play it with speed. So you go mangonel, speed, maybe stick a focus on it as well to do 6 damage in a sort of diagonal way. Is that right? Area, that's probably the word I'm after. So yeah, you can take out loads of units and no one sees it coming, so it's very good. Direct damage spells, we've got kabonk and decimation. Decimation is brilliant. It effectively makes all your opponent's idols have 8 health instead of 10, because you can just reduce them to 2 health. With your creatures, then just leave it, so move on to the next idol. And because you always know that you're always guaranteed to be able to kill it if you've got a decimation in hand, so that's very good. And also it does 1 damage to creatures on that row, so probably knock off a few creatures whilst you're at it. And kabonk is a nice little scroll. It's not brilliant, but we've got it in. It does 1 damage to target unit, and you draw 1 scroll. So basically ping a unit and draw a scroll. That's all you do. Nothing really you can do with it, but just do a little damage and keep it going for your deck as well. Main premise, premise, that's not the right word, is it? Focus, no. Things you need in an order deck. Maybe that's probably what I'm after. 3 speed. If you don't have 3 speed or 3 blessing haste, then you're stuffed. The deck really revolves around speed, even if you're not running the Mangonel version. We've got Raw Vanguard and Waking Stones instead of them. You really are going to struggle without speed and blessing and haste. This game is all about countdown manipulation, and especially without speed on your honourable general or things like that. You're going to struggle. Last but not least, I think. Oh no, 2 things. Pushback. Target opponent unit returns to its own hand. This is basically just to give you some buy you some time to play your bigger threats. So you can push back, like Iron Ogres who are about to attack. Things that have had like high countdown. Great Wolves, don't do it on a Kinfoot vessel, that's stupid. Yeah, it just buys you time. A lot of enchantments are being played as well at the moment. So yeah, put it on an enchantment heavy unit and they'll cry. Last but not least is Imperial Resources, which I mentioned in passing to do with Honourable General. Imperial Resources lets you draw 2 scrolls, idols are healed by 1, units are healed by 1, and order is increased by 1. So yeah, this really just allows you to keep ramping and puts you ahead of your opponent very quickly. It used to cost 6, no longer, that's why I've only got 2. So yeah, that's the mono order deck. And as I said before, we're going to play against a human now, not the AI. So, yay! I found myself an opponent! Yay! It's a Catmore. I think it's a new person. Don't recognise the name at all. Good luck, sir. That's something AI couldn't do. Chat. Catmore is showing off a nice little dress here. Or sort of like more of a cloak, really, not a dress. Flaming red hair and shoulder pads. Very nice. And then my usual sort of thing. Go. Turn 1 Ragged Wolf. No. So we can get with summons. We don't want Mangonels to start off with our plan if things go wrong. And we've got an amazing starting hand. Lots of creatures. That's what you want. Okay, Sister of a Fox. Okay, so we've got 2 safe lanes where we're not going to get attacked, hopefully. Ragged Wolf can attack any of these 3 lanes, so we're going to put them in one of these 2. And we want to stay as close to them as possible, so we're going to stick our creature there. If we put it there, it's got 5 options to move. If we put it here, it would have 3 options to move, but here it's got 6 options to move, so that's why we put it there. Easy, isn't it? Another Sister of a Fox. Let's see if we can draw Decimation. So another thing Kabonk and Decimation are good at, we just take out Sisters of a Fox and Fate of a Wild so they can't be Fertile Sword. Sadly no. We'll get rid of Crossbowman then. Right, well because I think we're going to wait 1 turn actually. I'll move them forwards. Yeah. There's a sort of imaginary sort of strip here. These 2, these 2, these 2, these 2, these 2. If you try and stay your units in those and you're fine, you put your structures in where it's not, then your movement will be a lot easier. There's a Fate of the Wild. Okay, so he's got lots of cheap units and a Druid Bowground. Okay. So we're going to have to start engaging these units. So the best way to do it is by sticking a spike unit in front. Go to our cheapest creature. So okay, if he wants to attack our units now, they'll basically die due to our Duke of Spearman having spiky 2, which means if he attacks it, they'll take 2 damage, which is good for us. Or me, should I say. Another Fate of the World. It's got so many like cheap creatures. I assume he. Could be a her. It, until confirmed. Yeah. Binding Root, that's a good score. Ish. Let's stop me moving up and attacking that lot. Yeah, so here we're going to play Pother on the Ragged Wolf, and it's got a 1 in 3 chance, or 2 in 3 chance rather, of coming here, so we're going to play that. I went the other way. Okay, so we're going to sack Duke of Human there for resources and play Royal Skirmisher. We stay as we are, otherwise our creature's going to be vulnerable. Maybe 1 damage, but protect them at all costs. I can afford to move them up next turn though, because I'll be able to destroy these 2 Sisters of a Fox. I won't be able to tap my Skirmisher. We'll have a Kinfoot Vestman though, but I think if we sneak in and manage to destroy these, we'll race ahead. Stonepant Memorial. Oh, that's interesting. Didn't expect that. Another one. Oh. Okay. And a Kinfoot Brave. Okay, so we're going to kill the Kinfoot Brave. That's really bad placement. We can simply just go pop pop at that. We've got something to sacrifice. We can play Honourable General. We'll stick it there as well. It might be bad placement if he's got a Crimson Bull, then it just like ow, but I think we're fine. You don't know what Honourable General does? It's 4-3-6 for 6. When its countdown becomes naught, all adjacent units have their countdown decreased by 2. So surrounded by units, when its countdown goes naught, everything else has their countdown set to naught. Which is really what makes it stack. Binding Root on that one as well. Okay, sure. If that's what you're into. he's dead. Okay. We got a blessing case. We don't need that. Pother. Okay, we're going to start engaging this upper row here. We'll increase its health a bit. And if I pother this out of the way, then we'll take out the middle idol. So we'll do that. And push back. We'll save pushback. In case he plays a Great Wolf or something. So I'd say this is probably the hardest deck to put together when you're starting off fresh, because there's so many rares and most of these scrolls are really, really sought after as well, so it'll be hard to come by, but once you're there you'll reap the rewards, and it's really hard to play as well, so watch it. Just a Ragged Wolf, okay. Okay, look. Right, so we've got a push back, but I think we're going to sacrifice that. I might play Decimation actually. I think we can afford to take 1 damage on there. So we'll just take them all out. That will reduce his growth by a lot. We will, however, increase its health a bit just to keep it alive, just in case. That's the wrong one. Oops, I missed that event, didn't I? Oh, I can hardly tell what's the difference. I'll just play the skirmisher then. I'll keep them together so when its countdown goes naught, everything will happen. Gets naught, becomes naught. I'm sorry. I've been streaming so long prior to me recording this that my tongue's gone all funny. Okay, so we're taking out the Ragged Wolf. Everything now attacks, and see if we can draw something and do some more damage. No. So we'll do some down so we can kill them with Decimation. So that's now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 5? 5 on that one, and that's down to 1. That's okay. I'll play some creatures down here. That'll do. Sadly we can't move the Royal Skirmishers because of binding routes. Now he's thinking, oh dear, what do? I play Druid Burial Ground. And there's the speed, so we can just play that there. And that's game. So GG. Akatamore. Is it? No, it's not GG. Alright. What the hell happened there? I thought it was on 5. Oh no, I thought that attacked, that's why. I thought that was going to attack. I counted the top row. Oh well. Dead next turn. Yeah, I can play Blessing of Haste, that's what I thought. Yeah. There you go. GG. I forgot to do one move. So yeah, that's Mono Order. Thank you for watching. Look out for the next video, which will be up as soon as I've got all the growth scrolls, or enough to make the video, the deck that I want. And yeah, see you next time. Bye.